What's up, everybody? Ancient Taco here, and today's a story about the time I was handcuffed in kindergarten. So, this story takes place when I was 5 years old. At the time, I would get in trouble for everything because I was the type of kid that loved fighting, roughhousing, and just wrestling the other kids, and I would make them cry all the time. And of course, because of this, I was always sent to the office and got in trouble a lot. Even though I thought it was playing, the other kids didn't really see it as that, so I guess I was considered a bully. But getting back to the story, it was a normal day for me. My mom woke me up, told me to change, brush my teeth, just getting ready for school. The usual. And I get dropped off by my mom, of course, and I start walking to the buses because my school had two campuses. One of them was for the kindergarteners, and the other campus was for first grade and up. And so I'm on the bus, chilling with my friends, right? Having a good time. We get to school. I sit in my chair like the good kid I am, and flash forward a couple hours later, lunch starts. So, as a kid, lunch was probably my favorite time of the day because right after, you were able to go on your lunch break and just do whatever the hell you wanted outside. Play tag, hide and seek, monkey bars, whatever you wanted. So, we finished lunch, I go out to play with my friends and everybody, and I asked this one new kid if he wanted to come wrestle with me. The kid said sure, and so we started getting it in, wrestling, and I guess I was wrestling too hard for him because after like 3 minutes of wrestling, he started crying and he went to the teacher and tattled on me. And I was like, dude, what the hell? So of course, the teacher comes up to me, really fucking angry, and makes me apologize to the kid and tells me I'm gonna have to spend the rest of the day in the other campus. And for me, this was honestly pretty normal because I always got in trouble for fighting and stuff like that, like hurting other kids and stuff. So I was like, alright, let's get this over with. So my teacher calls her assistant saying I was fighting again and tells her to take me back to the campus so I could spend the rest of the day in the office. So she comes to the playground to pick me up. We go to the buses and we head straight for the campus. Once we get there, the teacher tells me to get off and go straight for the office without even coming down with me. So I get off the bus and start heading for the office. But on my way there, I get the genius idea of going to the bathroom and staying there for the rest of the day. In my 5-year-old brain, I thought this was the best plan ever. I would just stay in the bathroom till the end of the day and then go home. But spoiler alert, that's not at all what happened. Because I was just a dumbass little 5-year-old, I didn't even consider that the teacher already called the office letting them know I was on my way over there. So big surprise when I had 15 fucking adults looking for me around the whole fucking campus, thinking I got kidnapped or some shit. So about 45 minutes goes by, and I'm in a fucking bathroom stall coloring, unaware that any of this is even happening. Eventually, someone goes inside the fucking bathroom, finds me, and then takes me straight to the office. When I get there, the vice principal was waiting for me right at the door, and she starts yelling at me. About 2 minutes later, she tells me that I wasn't gonna stay with her in the office. Instead, she told me that I was gonna stay with the teacher that I was fucking scared of. Once I heard this, I remember just fucking crying my eyes out. I was so scared. I was telling her, I was like pleading to her. I was like, hey, please do not let me go over there. I'll do whatever you want. I will never be bad again. All those excuses that we once used before. And she just wasn't having it. She was just like, no, I'm sick of you. So I got angry and I had a little temper tantrum. And I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to go to that class. I'm going to stay here for the rest of the day and you can't do anything about it. So after I say this, she gets up and tells me, if you don't go to that class, I'm calling the police on you. And immediately after I heard this, I was like, she's bluffing. She's not going to call the police on a fucking 5-year-old. But boy, did she prove me wrong. About 5 minutes later, a police officer comes through the front door and I'm just like, holy shit, she did it. I got so fucking scared that I jumped out of my chair, went straight to the fucking vice principal, hid behind her legs and just started crying. And then the police officer started chasing me, so I started running around the fucking office, hiding under the desks, throwing fucking pencils at him, anything I could do to fucking make him go away, and it did not work. Eventually he just got mad at me, picked me up by the arms and sat me down in a chair until I was calm. When he finally thought I was calm, he told me he was going to take me to that class and there was nothing I could do about it. So, my dumbass gets up, tries running out the door, and I immediately get caught. Literally right as I'm leaving and try to get out the fucking door, the cop grabs me by the hand, pulls me back, and throws me to the ground. At this point, the cop was fucking pissed. So he picks me up, forces me to put my hands behind my back, and begins to handcuff me. I'm pretty sure he did this so that I wouldn't do anything stupid or try to run away again. So there I was, handcuffed, 5 years old, thinking I'm gonna go to fucking jail, crying my eyes out like the little bitch I was. So 10 seconds later, we start walking out the office so I could head to the class. And I have 2 older sisters that go to this school as well. One in 4th grade and one in 7th grade. And my luck is so fucking bad that I walk outside and see my sister's entire class right there. So, I try to hide behind the officer so my sister doesn't see me, but he pushes me in front of him so I don't run away again. And when I look back up, I see my sister and all of her friends laughing at me and pointing at me, and all I think to myself is, what a bunch of fucking assholes. So at that point I start tearing up. We head up to where the class is at, and the officer opens the door and pushes me inside of the class with the handcuffs still on. So at this point everybody's looking at me, thinking I'm a fucking criminal or something, thinking I robbed a bank or like shot someone. And so finally the officer takes off my handcuffs and the teacher yells at me to go sit down in the corner. So I make my way to the corner with my green fucking crayon box and I sit down. So yeah, that's basically the end of the story time. So moral of the story is, don't be a dumbass little kid and just listen to your teacher, or otherwise, you might get put in handcuffs just like me. So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, it would help me out a lot, and subscribe if you're new. Taco, out.